Hiya guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a more technical approach, and we are just going to be talking about how to make different styles of grass that I use on my PalmTop figures. So let's just jump right into it and let's go clay. Okay, so to go over different ways to make grass, we are going to be working on two different figures. Both are going to use different styles of grass. So we will go ahead and start with this one. So I'm going to put this guy over here. As you can see, I went ahead and started the grass on this one because I wanted to go ahead and get these bricks put on. And I was a little impatient, so I went ahead and did some of the grass up here, but most of this is going to end up covered up anyway. But I'm going to show you guys how I do the grass in a couple different styles on the base green part. So what you're going to need is a toothbrush for this one. I ended up switching out the other one that I ruined with some paint. Cool. So you want to take your toothbrush and you just want to go along the clay. In fact, to make this a little easier, I'm going to pop that off. And just put that right there. That way I don't have to worry about it. And we're just going to tap, 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 tap. You don't want to go too hard unless there's certain areas that you want to create a lot of texture. But otherwise, I'm just going through, not tightly, lightly. And just making sure that every little bit, see how it's like really, really shiny still in some areas? And you can still see some bits that are really smooth. You don't want smooth bits. You want textured, grassy bits. I like that. I'm gonna coin that. There's some textured grassy bits. Oh, goodness. And so I'm just gonna keep going until I'm really happy with the look. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with it. But as you can see, there's not a lot of like super shiny flat bits. Obviously this is, but that's where this goes, so it doesn't really matter. You can see that it is textured all over in that nice, kind of a soft, meadowy kind of feel. So I'm actually really happy how that's looking. I'm really into it. So what I'm going to do now is I want to add a few little pieces where the grass is going to be like a little bit longer. Maybe some weeds are growing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the same colored green clay. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it into a bunch of little pieces. And you want to roll them into little kind of pointed little snakes. You want one end to be a little bit pointy. These might actually be a little too big, but that's okay. I'm going to take some of these little bits and I want to put a little bit of extra grass kind of down here along the base. The base right here. So I'm just going to finagle it a little bit and then press it into place. And I'm just going to continue to do this. Okay, so now as you can see, there's grass all along the base. And I am going to add just a couple little like tufts of grass throughout. So that is grass with a toothbrush technique, while also doing the kind of individual blades of grass. So now for this guy, it's going to be more what I would call a traditional grass, maybe? So for this, I think I use this side. So not super tiny, more in the middle. And you just want to make little circular motions. You don't want to press too hard, but you want to make sure you are putting indentions in the clay. You don't want to like stab it. And you just want to continue going in the circular motions. So it is now a big difference in the textured side versus the non-textured side. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this side done. Why? Hair! Hair! Okay.
You're going to whip the hair off?
I got the hair off, thank you.
Don't whip the hair off because that will be obstruction.
It will be what?
Obstruction.
Obstruction?
Obstruction.
Instruction?
No,
Obstruction?
Mm-hmm.
What's obstruction?
No. Just the obstruction.
As you can see, this one doesn't have that much grass, so we already have both sides pretty well textured. And so now that that flat side is done, what I want to do around this side is kind of bring it out a little bit, because that is how grass works. So I'm going to continue those circular motions while kind of pressing in towards the road. So I'm going to go ahead and make a quick rock for the side of the road, and I will show you guys what I'm going to do with that. So let me get that done. So we have added a rock. I'll probably add a couple more later, but for the sake of this video, I want to show you guys how I make kind of like a mossy growth, because it's kind of like grass, right? So I actually got this idea from those little bits that you get when you are doing the grass. Those little shavings, I guess. I like to take those shavings,
yeah,
and I put them on the rock. And if you don't have any, what you can do is just take your clay color that you are using, bless you,
thank you,
and you want to push quite a bit harder into the clay this time than you did when you were making grass, but you want to have kind of the same motion until you kind of stir up some of those little extra pieces. Like here's a good one. And then you just take it, kind of lay it down. So there we go. I'm actually really happy with the overall aesthetic. I'll probably add another like small rock or two once I continue working on this, or a tree stump or something maybe. I'm not too sure yet because it's not finished. So yes, I am happy with this. And as you can see, both grass styles are very different and they give very different effects. This one is more of a shaggy type. I like to use this grass style for more of a closer up view. And I'm liking this one more. I just recently started doing this one. I like this better for pieces that are more kind of zoomed out a little bit. And they're really different figures. I'm really excited to see how they both turn out. And I will keep you guys posted when I do. That's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to comment below any other technical things that you would like to see. And also, go ahead and subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever all of my videos go live. And if you want to see how these PalmTops that I was working on in the video come out, be sure to stay tuned for my video next week, where I will be doing a showcase on all the items that I made throughout the month of August that were not on my channel. And you can also follow me on social media. The link is down below. And with that said, I don't think I have anything left to say, so I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video.
Bye.